Hello, welcome again to another episode of BG Review. My name is Ben, and today we're looking at the game from Scooter. So Scooter is around 6,700 MMR in this game. He told me that the game got cut short because his stream disconnected, but he soon lost after the disconnect and got 7th place. So we're gonna see what we can make of this short game. And if you want to get featured, if you want me to look at your game next, just check the description down below, follow the guidelines, and maybe I can review your game next. So stick a look. It starts off with a no mech lobby. This is probably still in the old patch, or is it on the new patch? I don't know. I think it's a new patch because he streamed this yesterday. So Lich King is always the pick here. Lich King is super strong in this current patch, but he might be more familiar with Pyramad. Pyramad is also an okay pick if you're good at him. But without mechs, there's no micro machine on turn 1. Yeah, I assume this is new patch, so I would always take Lich King here. But maybe he doesn't know yet that Lich King is super strong. So in case you're watching this, new patch, Lich King is insane. Try him out for sure. But Pyramid is okay, especially with no mechs. Like all is good is the Murloc on tier 1 and Wrath Weaver. So this shop is pretty bad. Hyena is not horrible. Hyena is a unit that you can hero power. But what I usually do with Pyramid is a pretty hard hero to play, I think, early game. It's all about decisions. So he chooses to play the taunt and hold it in. Oh no, he plays it. So I very often take unit here, like maybe Hyena, because you can hero power it, but hold it in hand for a turn. And next round, I get another refresh in the shop. So I give myself another chance of rolling Wrath Weaver or Murloc Tidehunter. No, that's not Tidehunter, Tidecaller. So that's a tip at Pyramid. If you don't have a good shop, just buy unit or roll. It's a bit more risky. I've done that from time to time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But you can also just roll down the shop and freeze for a good unit. But that's a pretty decent shop. You go for the Selfless instead. I would go for the Whelp pair because you're gonna keep these dragon around, right? You hero power the dragon. It's a 2/7. It's gonna stick around for some time. So the Whelps are really good, and you can keep them around. They deal 2 damage now. So I think taking the Whelp, freezing, and hero powering first was better, and then getting the second Whelp next turn. But he chooses Selfless. Only issue with Selfless is that it's not a good target to hero power. Like if your hero power lands on it, it's really bad. Like if it lands on a Whelp, it's also pretty bad. But you can justify it with maybe buffing the dragons later on, and well, you could build some sort of a dragon board. And with Wax Rider, I guess high health dragons are pretty decent. So, of course he wins this fight because he's Pyramid. It doesn't really matter what he does right now. I mean, if you take one Selfless, you should go for the pair on Selfless because it's a really good triple. Let's see what he does. Here, wait, what did he do? Bought the Swabby, played it. Oh, okay. Okay. It's an interesting turn, actually. I'm not sure what to make of it. He sold 2 units on his board to guarantee hero power. I think that's okay. Sure. Hello, Ben from the future here. While editing, I noticed that a small misplay he made was that you should play Swabby after leveling, because the Swabby didn't do anything before leveling because he had to roll down. So he should have leveled, then play the Swabby and sell it. Alright, back to the video. Because if you keep the 2 Selfless around, the hero powers are gonna land on them. It's an okay triple, but then you need Argus in order for it to die. So I think this is okay. And here, I think you either go with the Wrath Weaver line or with Sorlisk. I think I like Sorlisk a bit more. So Sorlisk Selfless. He doesn't get to hero power. Or wait, he can play Selfless, sell it, and hero power actually if he wants to. But I don't know if that's worth it. Probably not, because if it lands on a dragon spawn, that's pretty bad. But maybe it is. I think this is fine. Like Pyramid, I think is a really interesting hero because there's so many lines to take early game. Usually I level on 6 gold and then level straight after on 7 gold, do a farm curve, because that's the easiest way that your gold works out. But he had an interesting line with the Swabby, with selling his board and leveling 1 turn earlier and being on tier 2. But I don't hate it. It's looking interesting, the way that he plays Pyramid. Here, I guess you stay on tier 2 for a turn, because your gold is really awkward. So he buys the Death Rattle and the Glyph Guardian. I'm fine with that. And he hero powered first and it landed on the Selfless. Yeah, that's about to happen, right? So he's finally gonna start losing fights. Because... oh no, he tied this. Okay, that's fine. Now he should level. You can level by unit and hero power. He leveled... he rolled? I think he did. He has 4 gold left. You should always buy hero power here. Because now your gold, again, doesn't really work out. Unless he plans on selling. That's a pretty good shop. Both dragons are really good. Takes the Death Rattle, he freezes. Okay, that's fine. Takes the Death Rattle because he values the +1/+1 on the Sarlacc, but I think I'd rather get +2/+2 on our big dragon. He takes a 2-star for +1/+1, while you can take a 3-star for +2/+2. But I don't hate it, because he freezes, I guess. And he can land the buff on the Divine Shield Dragon now. Maybe this is fine, yeah. You could sell the 2-1 for a hero power, honestly. Selling a 2-1 for hero power is okay to me. Because it's pretty bad anyway. You have more good hero power targets now. Selfless still didn't die. He's 88% favorite here. He wins this. No, he lost this. That feels bad, man. So you froze for these 2 dragons. You should take them then. And you have another roll. He takes Swabby. No, he doesn't. He took the Swabby. I don't know why. Because he's gonna hold it in hand? He's gonna hold it in hand. I mean, it works out with his gold. Actually, that's okay. I expected him to roll once, and now you can sell the buff, the taunt, and replace it with a better unit, or find another buff. So you could... oh, that was a painful hit. So you could have roll one time, sell your buff, or sell yourself as hero, which is pretty bad, and replace it with a much better hero, much better unit. But it kind of works out with his gold. I don't hate it. It works. It's just greedy. A greedier lion, but he can afford to. He's still on 34 HP. He's playing as well. He's playing well because it's hard to figure out your turns with his hero sometimes, especially if you do a different leveling pattern from what you usually do. Like usually you do the farm curve, stuff like that. So let's see what he's up to. He did level. He level rolled. Was getting rid of his good dragon to hero power a selfless hero. Nice. No, I think he should get rid of the selfless hero as well. Macau, you have a second Death Rattle on your board. You have the Imprisoner. I don't think I like the Macau pickup. He wants to make the selfless hero useful somehow because he's been hero powering it constantly. So that's why I picked up Macau. But it's gonna backfire more than it's gonna be good. I would have sold the guy here, selfless, because it's not even... oh, he hits the 50-50 though. What a good player. But even then, he's still unfavored here. He's about to lose. And we're getting close to the end of the VOD. So this is where it ends. He's still doing really well, right? He's on 34 HP, but from now on he said he quickly starts losing the game. And he started losing the game and he got 7th place. And I can kind of see how. Because Pyramad is strong early, you get +4 HP for free with your hero power, or for free for 1 gold. But you gotta do something, right? You gotta scale. You gotta find a way to... I'll play something new. You gotta find a way to still make a board that makes it late game. Well, he had a 2-3 dragon that he hero powered, which is strong. It carried him early game, but then he had to get rid of it. So all those hero powers are undone. So I kind of want to look back at the start and give a few general tips for Pyramad when you play him. Because, wait, I have to reopen it. 1 second. Because Pyramad is... even though it seems like an easy hero because you just press your hero power for 1 gold and get +4 HP, it's hard to map out your turns and to play optimal. So, first of all, you should have taken Lich King, but... I would have no max. Maybe he thought no max Lich King was bad, right? Because Death Rattle max are so good with Deathwing, but with Lich King. But I still think Lich King is a pick. So yeah, first of all, Hyena is a better hero power target. and I would buy and just hold in hand. You can afford to take 2 damage to maybe get a better late game going. Like if you hit Ref Reaver next round or Tide Color, you're super strong. So I play greedy like that. And he did choose the dragon, then you should commit to dragons. Like if you have a Whelp pair in your shop with a dragon on the board that you're gonna keep around for a while, I think you should go for the Whelp pair instead of Selfless. Especially as Pyramad, because your hero power is just gonna fuck up. So I think you should value more about how you can optimize your early game. Yeah, it's all these micro decisions. This level was interesting. I kind of liked it. I wouldn't have done it myself, but it works out really well. And yeah, from there, I think I talked about everything. So his late game, he currently didn't have a late game, that's why he died. He had no triples. Did he have any pairs? I don't think he had any pairs. Like he had no future. No pairs. The Macaw is super awkward. The Selfless is awkward. He got 2 good dragons going and a Sarlisk, and that's it. That's not gonna make it. So yeah, I mean, well played though. Pyramad, he played his turns pretty decently. Only the unit selection, I think, is what you have to work on. The units that you take instead of how you map your turns. Alright, I think that's everything I have to say. I've probably rambled for way too long. But Scooter, I hope this helps, man. I hope your games will go better. Good luck with climbing. And again, if you want me to look at your video, then just look down below in the description. Check the information. Send me your video in Discord. And I'll take a look. That's it. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more. Be sure to like this video. And I also stream on Twitch if you want to see me play live or ask questions or whatever. Just hang out or something. Have a good day, and I will see you soon. Yeah.